Library materials come in two main types, books and journals. In this video, we explain how to find books using the Kyushu University collections. This is the homepage of the Kyushu University Library website. If you enter keywords in the search box on the homepage, you can search for materials held by Kyushu University. As an example, we will search for the keyword game theory. Now you can see the search results. There are two important functions here. First, filters. You can use filters to narrow down the results. For example, you can choose a publication year or select only ebooks. Next, sorting. You can change the order of the results. If you sort by year in descending order, newer books will appear first. By using filtering and sorting, you can find the materials you need more efficiently. Next, let's click the book title. The detailed information page for the book appears after you click the title. The most important section on this page is the holdings information. When you look for a book in the library, first write down the location and the call number. For example, this slide shows the location Central Library 4A. This means the book is in the 4A area of the Central Library. The library is a large building with many shelf areas. When you look for a book, first check the location to find the correct shelf area. After checking the location, next check the call number. A call number is a code that shows where a library item is located. There are many books on the shelves in the 4A area of the Central Library. To find the exact item you need, it is important to check the call number. We now explain how to read a call number. Library materials have a label with a call number, usually on the spine of the book. The first line shows the classification number. Most Japanese libraries use the NDC system, which assigns numbers from 000 to 999 by subject. Some locations may use other classification systems. The second line shows the author mark, which represents the author's name and helps arrange books alphabetically. The third line may show the volume number or year for series or multi-volume works. It may also be blank or show part of the item number. When looking for a book, use the call number as your guide. Books with similar numbers are usually nearby. If you cannot find the book, please ask a staff at the library counter. If the location shows ASRS, the book is kept in a storage area that users cannot enter. Next, we explain how to use books stored in the ASRS. For example, if the location of the book you want is Central Library ASRS, please use the ASRS request computer near the counter. You cannot request books from your own smartphone or laptop. On the request computer, open the detailed information page of the book using the Kyushu University collections. Then, click the Available button shown on the right side of the page. Check the title, then click Submit. After you submit the request, the Pickup Item screen appears. Near the request computer, you will find a paper of the ASRS request sheet. On the Pickup Item screen, you will see a receipt number, which is a letter P, followed by 5 digits. Write this request number on the request slip. Then, give the slip to a staff at the library counter and wait near the counter. When the book is ready, a staff will call you. Please receive the book at the counter. Books from the ASRS can be borrowed or used inside the library just like other books. By the way, the inside of the ASRS looks like the photo on the screen. At Kyushu University, ASRS is placed in 2 libraries, the Central Library and the Science and Technology Library. These storage areas mainly contain back issues of journals, older books, and duplicate copies. You can also see the ASRS and how it moves in the basement floor of the Science and Technology Library. If you are interested, please visit and take a look. Sometimes the book you want is already borrowed by another user. The book may also be held at a different library from the one you usually use. In these cases, click the Reserve button in the holdings information. You can reserve books on loan or request from other libraries. This service is free of charge. In most cases, the book from other libraries will arrive in about 2 to 3 days, excluding weekends. If the same book is already available at the library you selected for pickup, the book cannot be requested from another library. In that case, please get the book at that library. If the status shows lab possession, the book is stored in a laboratory rather than in the library. If you want to use a book kept in a laboratory, we can contact the professor to confirm whether the book can be borrowed or used. Apply from the recall button on the right side. We will contact the laboratory and you will be notified in about 2 weeks. Please note that the item may not be available. Even if it is available, renewal or reloan is not allowed. We recommend using materials available in the library first. Finally, we will explain how to use ebooks. If you want to use ebooks, click ebook in the filter options. This will narrow the search results to ebooks only. Select the book title and click the link next to View Full Text to access the ebook. Ebooks and e-journals subscribed to by Kyushu University can be accessed from off-campus, such as from home. When accessing from off-campus, this login page will appear first. Enter your SSO KID and password to access the ebook. If you cannot access it, please contact the library. This concludes how to find books using Kyushu University collections.